Hello, and welcome back to Moon Mist Journeys. Today's message is from my personal oracle deck, Whispers of the Soul. If this message found you today, there may be something that a soul across distance wants you to hear. This card reads, Irrational. I wish I could run away with you. There is a wild ache pulsing beneath this image. A fire too big for logic, too fierce for containment. The kind of love that doesn't make sense to anyone else. But it doesn't need to. This card speaks of desire that defies reason, of two souls who recognize each other in a way that society, distance, timing, or fear might try to deny. But the connection burns on. When you look at them, you see wind-tangled hair, ripped jeans, leather, the glint of sunset on chrome. The bike isn't just a mode of escape, it's a symbol of freedom, rebellion, and choosing passion over practicality. The skull emblem on his back reads like a warning. In the dirt, we return. A reminder that life is fleeting, and love like this isn't meant to be caged. There's something post-apocalyptic about their energy, as if love exists in a world where rules have crumbled, and only the raw truth remains. This isn't a card about reason, it's about risk. You or your person may be battling between logic and longing, between the life you're expected to live and the life your soul aches for. The urge to leave it all behind, to abandon the roles and responsibilities, to chase a connection that feels like fire and sanctuary all at once. That's what's rising here. And maybe you've both tried to suppress it. Maybe you've labeled it as irrational, irresponsible, or impossible. But here's the truth. The soul doesn't care about logistics. It cares about resonance. If this message is stirring something in you, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe. The more you interact with this channel, the more the energy begins to align with your unique journey. These readings aren't random. They're drawn to you for a reason. Let the messages find you. There is a deeper layer here too, one of spiritual urgency. This kind of connection often surfaces when one or both people are on the brink of transformation. Your person may be awakening, feeling disoriented by how deeply they feel for you, and unsure how to move forward in their current reality. The desire to run away isn't about escape, it's about returning to something that feels real, raw, and free. They may not be able to say it aloud, but their energy is saying, if the world ended tomorrow, I'd want it to end with your hand in mine, hair tangled in the wind, riding toward nowhere, just to feel what we never got to live. This energy is bringing up a lot of emotion in me as I channel it. These feelings are really strong and really pure, and it truly is the longing of their heart. This card is a call to acknowledge the irrational part of you that still believes in wild love, the version of you that doesn't care if it's too late, too risky, too much, because your heart still beats faster at the memory of them, or the possibility of what could be, if only. They want to know if you'd still choose them, even if it meant letting go of what's comfortable, even if it meant walking through fire, even if it meant being misunderstood. They think about it. They fantasize about it. They wish they could run away with you. And part of them believes it might be the only way to ever feel truly alive again. Because that's what this connection does, doesn't it? It revives something ancient in your bones. A version of you that remembered what it meant to feel everything. Not just surface level affection or safe companionship, but the kind of soul-bending, spine-tingling, earth-shattering aliveness that only ever comes once, maybe twice, in a lifetime. Your person isn't just haunted by the memory of you. They're haunted by who they were with you, the way they laughed from their chest, the way their edges softened, the way the world felt bearable just by being in your presence. You didn't just love them. You reminded them that they were still human, still worthy, still capable of something extraordinary. And now they're back in the real world, surrounded by people who don't see them, doing things that don't move them, living a life that may look fine on paper, but deadens them slowly. And when they think of you, it's like being thrown into warm water after years in the cold. Irrational or not, you feel like salvation. They imagine the small things. Your legs wrapped around them on the back of a bike, long drives with nowhere to be, music loud, hands brushing. They remember your morning coffee or tea that was shared in silence but spoke everything. They imagine a life with you that may be messy, unconventional, imperfect, but it would be real. They don't want perfection. They want you in all of your raw, messy, and beautiful truth. And still, they haven't acted. Why? Because irrational doesn't always mean impulsive. It means the heart knows what it wants, even when the mind is afraid to follow. There are barriers, responsibilities, commitments, fears of hurting others, fears of not being enough for you. This isn't just a fantasy for them, it's a battle between what they desire most and what they fear losing. But make no mistake, this wish to run away with you, it's not about escape. It's about arrival into a life where their soul finally breathes, where love isn't rationed or conditional, where they don't have to apologize for being too intense, too emotional, or too much, because you never ask them to shrink. Your higher self wants you to know that this connection, no matter how delayed or distant, is not delusional. It's divinely placed. Whether it's meant to come into full union in this lifetime or simply awaken you both into your deeper truth, it matters. And it's doing exactly what it's meant to, shaking the bones of your soul awake. You may feel their energy pulling at you in waves, sometimes gentle, sometimes crashing. But behind it all is this aching truth. Even if I never say it, even if I never come, I want you to know I felt it. I still feel it. And part of me will always be waiting for that ride into the sunset with you. If this reading called to your heart, I invite you to sit with it. Journal, reflect, dream. And if you ever feel the call to explore your soul path, heal your inner child, or dive into a channeled message from your higher self or twin flame, you can reach out to me directly. I offer personal sessions with depth and intuitive clarity. Thank you for joining me for this reading. Let me know in the comments if it resonated, and if you'd like to see more like this. Until next time, trust your fire. Even if it feels irrational, it might be the truest thing about you.